The Burning Love event is slated to start today, January the 30th, and run through February the 13th. That is from Tuesday to Tuesday at noon Eastern Standard Time. These events will run. So, why would you want to run these events? How are you going to complete them? What do you have to do, and how do you do these things? I'll be going over all of that in the video. The rewards are actually going to be a jumpsuit, a pair of glasses, and then a pink fireplace. So, stay tuned. If you're starting this and you're wondering how to do this, the way to actually do this is going to be that you will be completing a set of challenges each week. Now, they should be giving us challenges under the challenge menu right here. It should be underneath the weekly and character right in between there. And what you want to do so that way you don't have to keep on coming into this menu and looking to see where you're at in these challenges is you want to track your challenges by just like mine says Y because I'm on a controller on PC, and you'll just look down at the bottom and you can see there's a blinking button. It says Y, and you can see it pops up on the right. It's kind of dark in the background, and you can track or untrack those challenges so that way you can keep up with them. Now, each week you'll have to complete 4 of the 5 challenges in order to actually get the prize. Now, the first week we should be getting the jumpsuit, so you complete 4 of the challenges and then you'll get the jumpsuit. The second week you will have to do the same thing to get the glasses. Now, if you get both prizes, if you earn both the jumpsuit and the glasses, then you'll also get the fireplace. The only way to get the fireplace is to complete both weeks' challenges so that way you can actually earn it. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into how you're going to do this. The first thing that you'll need to do is go to the Atomic Shop and actually claim a Flamer skin. And the Flamer skin is going to be free. You'll actually want to put it onto a Flamer and equip it. And then after you equip said Flamer, you will want to join a team. Make sure you have fuel because otherwise you won't be able to kill things unless you're just going to continually bash them, which is going to take you forever. So not the route that I would suggest. Anyway, if you need a flamer, the Holy Fire will not work for this unless after this update that they're doing right now, it miraculously can be applied, which I really highly doubt, but if I don't say something, that's probably what will happen. So here it is in the video as a warning. Anyway, where you'll actually want to go is the White Spring North entrance. If you don't have a flamer, I am suggesting this location because it is a free fast travel location, and you also can build the flamer, equip the skin, do everything you need to do right here at this location without going anywhere else. So the White Spring North entrance, like I said, is going to be right here. You will just want to go to the mall entrance. Now, if you don't have that north entrance there, you'll want to go into the White Spring Resort right here. And you can still fast travel here and go into the refuge. You will spawn in like this. You'll just want to head down the stairs and into the mall. Now, if you're needing to actually purchase that flamer mod once you get into the actual mall here, the first location you'll want to look for is the local goods shopping mall right here. And you'll want to see this fella right here. And then just go to the notes section and look for the flamer. And as you can see, it's 3,000 caps, so that is a little bit expensive, so make sure your charisma's up. And then once you actually learn the plan, you can actually just go right over here to the Artisan's Corner. You can make it at the weapon workbench. You can change out your loadout, do all that fun stuff. Now, that one does not have the flamer mod. You can also go in here, yes, to the spa for the free states vendor. And you can actually purchase the flamer plan from him as well. Right there. And if for some reason both of these are sold out of the flamer plan, now it's going to be the same price no matter where you go unless you find it at somebody's personal vendor basically, which I would say is probably going to be really hard and take you for forever. So anyway, the other place you can go is Berkeley Springs Station. This is where Moonshine Jamboree happens. And then the other place you can go to is Watoga Shopping Plaza, to the robot that's there as well. Both of them will also sell the flamer plan, or if you find Graham, if you have Fallout First, the easiest way to do that is to build a new world, and you'll want to actually go to a public server before you do this and spawn in right here at the power plant. Put down your tent is what I would say, crawl into the bed, and then you will actually want to leave, start your new world and build it. And when you load in, he will be walking on the road on either side of that actual power plants, so he can start on either side. So you just look for him. If you don't see him, you'll run to the other side and he'll be there every single time, unless something has changed in the last little bit. But he also sells the flamer plan. So that's one way to get that. Now, like I was saying, you have to complete 4 of the 5 challenges each week. Now there's 10 challenges. You have to kill 10 Gulpers, kill 15 Mirelurks, 30 feral ghouls, 10 Overgrown, 10 Fanatics, 30 humans, 10 glowing enemies, kill a lesser devil, kill 30 Scorched, 10 Trogs. Those are the challenges that you'll get. More than likely they'll give you 5 of those to pick from. Like they'll just have 5 that they've chosen, and then you will have to complete 4 of them. Now the one that would be really nice is if they actually had the feral ghouls and the glowing enemies all in the same go, because I am sure somebody will end up dropping a nuke over here, and if they do, you need to head up there, because you need to actually get up here and kill all the glowing bloat at once, because they're ghouls and they're glowing, and that's fantastic because you could do two in one. Now you do have to kill 30 feral ghouls, but you only have to kill 10 glowing enemies. So if they're too tough for you, I really wouldn't suggest going in there to begin with, but if you're desperate and they're too tough for you, then you might want to head in, just do your 10, and then try to leave. You do have to have power armor or the Chinese stealth suit in order to go in there, so that way you don't die from the radiation. Just fair warning for all you newer players that may not know. So let's go ahead, and since we're talking about feral ghouls and glowing, we'll start there first. So feral ghouls spawn over here at the White Springs no matter what. You can actually just head over here, and some of them will be glowing even, but you'll just want to head to the golf club, and you can actually go around to the little hotel rooms as well. That's where the glowing ones normally are, and there's a chance for one to spawn in the basement as well. And or a Wendigo can also spawn in, and they also spawn in as glowing as well, so you possibly could kill them. And there's also rad roaches down in the basement as well, in the spa area where the showers are at. You can actually get some rad roaches in there, and sometimes they can actually be glowing too, so you can kind of get some stuff done all right there. Now another place to find ghouls, if you're looking for them, is if you go to the event that spawns over here at Bolton Greens. That event normally has ghouls. Sometimes you do get Scorched, so it's kind of a mixed bag. So that wouldn't be the best thing, but if you see it pop up, might as well go. So if that event doesn't pop up, or you don't feel like doing that because it's going to take, it's just if it pops up basically. Now the best place to go after that would be Big Al's Tattoo Parlor. Now this location, or right here at Morgantown, Vault Tech University, Fraternity Row, all these areas will actually have ghouls, and you can just run around and kill them. They will start chasing you. They don't have weapons or anything. They'll just be chasing after you, but they can irradiate you if they hit you, so just be aware of that. But those are the 2 locations I would suggest: the golf course or up here at Morgantown. Now for Scorched, you'll have to kill, I think it's 30 Scorched. 30 Scorched as well. Now Scorched spawn everywhere, and they spawn literally everywhere. They're up here at Morgantown Airport, so if you're already up here doing the one thing, you can go there. Helvetia and Greg's Mine also has them. The White Powder Winter Sports has them. Pleasant Valley Ski Lodge has them. Right here at Wixon has them. Sutton actually has them as well. They are down here at Camden Park. They are at Charleston. They are over here at the substation and at the relay tower. They are everywhere. Another good location to go would be right here at Fort Defiance. There's several that spawn in there, and also there's ghouls on the inside, and they can also be glowing, and there can also be a Wendigo, and also you can get a glowing or a Wendigo at Appalachian Antiques, and there are also ghouls there. So you got Scorched and ghouls, and then you got ghouls and a glowing creature almost every single time there. Another thing that it was glowing that I would suggest is if you go to any of the events that have mole miners, because mole miners have a chance to spawn in as glowing. I would say it's probably like a 10 or 25% chance. But if you go to one of those events, more than likely you'll probably see enough of them, and you just need to tag them so that way it will count. That means you do not have to kill it, just get a little bit of damage on it. So just, spray and pray type thing. Anyway, if you go there, you'll have a good chance of getting some glowing creatures. Another place to get some mole miners that are glowing is Brim Quarry, Welch, Abandoned Mineshaft Elaine or Kittery. Or right up here at Montague. Where are you at there? Montague. That's another great place to go. If you see Earl pop up and you need glowing creatures, you could also go to that because there's a ton of Wendigos and they're glowing. Or another location that you could go to get glowing creatures, Snallygasters are normally glowing as well. They have a chance to spawn at Charleston Capitol Building, but not as high probability. There's always 3 at Toxic Larry's. You literally spawn in and they're right in front of you, so you can kill those 3. And then at the flooded train station, there's normally 6 or 7 there. They do hide in the buildings and around all the train cars, so you'd need to go around and get those. Every once in a while, they're not glowing or they don't count when you kill them. I'm not sure why. It might be a slight bug, but it's not every time they'll spawn in as glowing. It's just, I would say it's probably 90% chance that they spawn in because it seems like every single time I see them, they're glowing. So these are 2 great locations to get glowing creatures. The next ones I'm going to go over are the Fanatics and the Trogs. So those are both in expeditions. You'll want to join an expedition team unless you can lead them. The only problem is when you go to join, you won't know which one you're getting into until you actually pick it. So you need to be careful and actually make sure that you pick the right one. So if you need Trogs, you'll want to go to the pit. And like I said, they'll have the Fanatics and the Trogs. And Atlantic City will actually have the 10 Overgrown. They'll also have humans as well. And they'll have the Lesser Devil. Now I have a video for the Lesser Devil spawn location. You only have to kill one of those, so it's not that big of a deal, and you're guaranteed to have it when you actually go into the event. You just might have to jump in and jump out if there's a bunch of people on your team and they're all going in there to do that. Just realize if you're going in there to do that, that people are counting on you to actually run the event more than likely. So try not to stay there and dilly-dally. Go and get what you need to be done, like get it done immediately, and then jump out and leave the team so that way they know that you've not been kicked or whatever. So don't be mean. Make sure you leave the team. Alright, so the Overgrown and like I said, humans will also be there, but the Lesser Devil will be in Atlantic City. I will link that in the description. And then let's see what else we got. The humans. Alright, so the humans are going to be your Blood Eagles, cultists. There are a ton of places to go. These are your Blood Eagles right here. The cultists are these little weird looking signs here. So you can go to any of these locations and actually find them. A good place to get a bunch is Killbox. Let's see here. Sludgeworks has a bunch. Roland's Labor Camp has a bunch. Over here at the Graveyard has a ton. And then there's some newer locations where you can actually go into mines and actually get some that's up here near 76 if you want to go there. There's also Clancy Manor up here. This is a great place to get a handmade if you're a newer level player and you're looking to find handmaids so that we can mod them or break them down for mods. That's a good place to go. Anyway, so definitely check out the locations that have the little symbol there or the little eagle as well. Where's my eagle? There's an eagle right there. Alright. Now, the next one we'll go over is Gulpers. Gulpers are often glowing as well. Sometimes they don't count though. I don't know why, but sometimes they don't count. But if they do count, that's awesome. Whatever. Anyway, where you'll want to actually go for the Gulpers is you'll want to go to Gulper Lagoon, which is located right here. Here is Fort Atlas. So it is right there. When you spawn in, they will probably be in the trees, so just use VATS and kind of be looking up. There should be 3 to 4, sometimes there's 5 up there. Not very often have I seen that, but there's normally always 4. I've only seen 3 on a couple occasions, so most of the time you'll get 4. The next place I would say that you should go to is the Crevice Dam. Alright, when you spawn in at the dam here, you'll be facing that way. You'll just want to turn around and head down here into the riverbed. And as you can see, there's already one up in the tree there. There's normally 2. Sometimes there's a newt that also spawns in here, so it can be up to 3. It doesn't happen very often though. There's normally just the 2. So this would be one of those ones that you probably have to server hop unless Moonshine Jamboree pops up, and then head there. Just like I said, make sure you have that flamer equipped. Make sure you're on a team. Alright, the last place that we're going to be going over is 15 Mirelurks. Now, there's a lot of locations that have Mirelurks. I'm going to go ahead and point you to not Flatwoods, Summersville right here. Now this location used to have a lot of Mirelurks, and now it's Ghouls. So just so you know, you can go there and get Ghouls as well. But if you go past the house where all the books are at, where you do your reset, and you go down to the creek bed, they'll actually be in the creek bed there. There's normally about 4 or 5. They'll sometimes be buried down in the creek bed. So if you just walk down there, more than likely they'll start coming out. So just run up and down it, and they should pop up unless somebody's killed them. If you're killing humans, you can also head over to Ohio River Adventures because it's right next to the cemetery here, and there's some Mirelurks over there. Another great location to go would be Sunrise Field, Quarry, Max Farm. Those are fantastic locations. I do have a video with the Mirelurk Queen that I can link just in case somebody wants that, but there are several different types of Mirelurks that you can actually kill. Any of them should count, just so you're aware. Alright, so I think we've covered everything. We got the Gulpers, we got the 15 Mirelurks, 30 Ghouls, 10 Overgrown, 10 Fanatics, 30 humans, 10 glowing enemies, Lesser Devil, 30 Scorched, 10 Trogs. So, like I said, complete 4 every week, both weeks, and you will get all 3 rewards. No questions asked. Now, if you're on Xbox, I will be live today, and probably I might go live a couple other times if I have time, but I'll definitely be live on Saturday. If you need help, if you need a flamer, if you need fuel, if you need to find locations, come in. We have a ton of people that come in and watch, and they will be more than happy to help you as well. We'll probably actually be giving out flamers and fuels to lower level players because they'll probably need it. I'm not sure if we'll be able to share the actual skin or not. That's to be determined, I guess. But if we can actually put the skin on and drop it, we'll probably be putting those on as well, so that way they don't even have to do that. But feel free to stop by if you're on Xbox and you want to help out. Feel free to stop by as well. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck with your Burning Love event, and I'll see you guys in the Wasteland. If you enjoyed this video, learned something new, please give me a big Vault Boy thumbs up and consider nuking that subscribe button on the way out. And thank you to my channel members, the Death Claws. You guys rock and are awesome. Without you guys, none of this would be possible, and I truly mean that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. I'll see you in the Wasteland. Take care.